Just off of Sandy Lake Road in Ravenna, you can visit a reserve that carries the remnants of thousands of years ago, Triangle Lake Bog.
It used to be much bigger. This whole low-lying area was a lake made from a chunk of ice left behind by the glacier. So the glacier, about 12,000 years ago, started to melt back north.
When the glaciers moved up north, they left behind remnants that would eventually melt to become a lake and soon a bog.
Rubble and big chunks of ice fell off of it, and as the ice, this big ice chunk, slowly melted, formed into a lake, and then little by little plants start to colonize along the edges and along the surface is getting filled in. It's a dynamic ecosystem. It's odd because it's a little cooler than other parts of Ohio. There's trees like tamarack trees that are growing here that would normally only grow in Canada.
Something you might not have realized is that the moss that's slowly filling up the bog was used for other innovations as well.
This is a big old hummock of sphagnum moss, and it's very, 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 very squishy. This is the kind of stuff that's filling in the lake. Now, sphagnum moss is actually what peat moss is. When this is dried, it can hold so much fluid that indigenous people would dry it out and use it as filling for their babies' diapers.
Some other finds of the lake include pincher plants, a carnivorous plant which have leather pincher-like leaves that lure small insects with their nectar, trapping them with their sticky walls and making them their meal. That's not it though. An ancient type of non-vascular plant, sphagnum moss, also lives here.
We are surrounded by it. It's a very primitive kind of a plant. Varieties of this were around at the time of the dinosaurs. Some of the old varieties were like 100 feet tall. Ours just look like little baby Christmas trees. And the spores have been used for gunpowder and fireworks.
The bog is a rich ecosystem which has helped many different life forms live off of what it has offered. Reporting for TV2 News, I'm Dennis Farahani.